you know, I gotta say, the new Mortal Kombat theme music is a banger. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna dance, but here you can see me dancing to the original. It's pretty dope. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and I'm back to do a quick review for Mortal Kombat 2021. This is the 2021 version because movies have the same titles now, so we have to slap the year on it. But this is the rebooted version of Mortal Kombat that is, with all accounts, a lot more faithful to the source material and the overall vibe and theme of the actual video game, unlike our predecessor from 1994. I should remember. It's probably 96. Anyway, this stars Hiroyuki Sanada, who plays Scorpion, and Lewis Ten, who plays our new created for the movie character named Cole.
Who?
He is an MMA fighter who is being hunted by Sub-Zero for unknown reason. Cole is kind of the audience's eyes and ears for this entire world, and that's where we get most of our information in terms of what the movie is. It is very similar to the original Mortal Kombat movie that came out, albeit it does kind of forego the tournament. The tournament is mentioned in the movie, however, it's a little bit more of a battle royale style that they do with this. They may be saving the tournament more so for a sequel if we get a sequel for this movie. I gotta say, I enjoyed the movie. I did. I thought the action and the violence and the gore were well earned, and it actually makes it a little bit more enjoyable than the original 96 version of Mortal Kombat, which, albeit the 96 version, I really hope it's 96. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know if it's 96 or not. I'm terrible. 95. Shit. Okay. Sorry, it's 95. I just looked it up. But this newer version, the gore really works for me in the movie. I really enjoyed that part. We actually got some legit fatalities in it, and it looked really good, albeit very gory. So if gore is not your thing, you know, you probably won't like the movie. I think all the actors did a really good job in the movie. I think everyone took it very seriously, and the focus of the movie kind of revolving around Scorpion and Sub-Zero's long-standing rivalry was a smart move to, I guess, keep a solid story throughout. Lewis Ten playing Cole, he does a really great job to it. I kind of got invested in him and his family a little bit. I kind of thought they would be cannon fodder, but I think it works for this compared to the 95 version where Liu Kang was kind of the main lead of the movie, which works for the story that the games were telling, but it also made it so that you kind of had to see him go through that hero's journey a little bit, where I think he was already kind of a hero going forward. I think that works better with Cole as a character in this movie. Like I said, all the actors do a fantastic job, and the fighting is great. My favorite character of the movie is definitely Kano. You could really feel like they just told him, hey, you are the comedy relief in this movie. Do it good. And he just knocked it out of the park. He's funny, he's hilarious, and I think that he played his role very well, the actor who portrays him. Forget his name, the actor's name is right here, but he does a fantastic job in the movie. I liked a lot of the cameo and references that we get in the movie as well to other characters that aren't in this particular movie, but may pop up in a sequel if we get a sequel. I mean, they really don't have anything to lose on sequels. I mean, look at Mortal Kombat Annihilation. You can't go too worse than that.
The earth was created in 6 days, so too shall it be destroyed.
Right?
Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die.
Yeah, exactly. So I really like those aspects of the movie. The story, like I said, they do kind of revert it a little bit away from the concept of the tournament, but it is the looming thing in the background that we may explore more in a sequel. I like Mekhi Brooks' take on Jax. I thought that was a really good take on the character. It felt more authentic than what we got in the subsequent sequels of the original movie. And that's one thing about this that I think this movie does really well. It focused and it really treated the source material and the characters with a lot of respect. And I don't think the original movie did, because at that time, the concept of a of a source material really be treated with respect wasn't really a big thing. It was with some of the comic book movies, but definitely not with a video game movie. And as we've seen over the last couple of years with stuff like Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog, you can do good video game movies. And I would say Mortal Kombat, it qualifies as a good video game movie. It does get a little bogged down with some of the dialogue for me because of how much exposition you have to give, and that's just on part of what you have to do with this type of movie. It has such a deep lore. I mean, the games have been going on for 20 plus years at this point. They've been going on for 20 plus years. Jesus, I'm old. God, I just made myself feel bad. But with that much lore, you have to find a way to work it in a digestible way for your average moviegoer to kind of get into the story a little bit. So using characters like Cole, changing up some of the backstories of how at least characters from the Earth realm can utilize magic or special abilities, I think were really well done in the movie, especially using the dragging marking as kind of a way like, hey, this is how you can use your powers from the video game. Even though you shouldn't like naturally be able to do certain things, this allows you to do that. And I think that was a smart change that they did. Most of the fights, like I said, the choreography, the special effects, I thought were really well done. I will admit, though, that the fights felt very short, especially towards the end of the movie, except for our two prize fighters, which were Scorpion and Sub-Zero. They kind of bookend the movie. Hiroyuki Sanada, who plays Scorpion, and Joe Towsome, who plays Sub-Zero, I think they perform their roles perfectly. I think they really capture that history of the two characters and how much of a blood feud that they actually have. And it works really well. I wish we got a little bit more from them besides what we got in the movie, but they were definitely put up as the two biggest characters in the movie, more so than Liu Kang, even more so than like Raiden and Shang Tsung, who Shang Tsung is played by a different actor than the person who has portrayed the character for so long. I will always see Shang Tsung as Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa, but I think the actor who portrays him in this movie, I think he did a really good job, and I liked a lot of the effects that they used for him. Raiden kind of felt like an afterthought, so maybe in a sequel we will get a little bit more from him. With a lot of the characters, I wanted more. And I think once we get a sequel for the returning characters, I think we'll get a little bit more, and we'll get some of the other characters who weren't actually in this first outing as well. I do think it warrants a sequel. It wasn't that expensive to make. I just looked it up. It said they only cost $50 million. Like I said, everyone took it so seriously, and I think it worked. I think it gave the franchise the respect it kind of deserves. I'm not a huge fighting game fan, but I'm always a fan of a good story, and I've always liked the characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise. I just suck at fighting games. That's a personal thing. But overall, I think the movie was really well done. It has a couple little story and dialogue issues for myself. I don't think it was boring. I actually do want to watch it again to see some of the other things that I might have missed in the movie. I think the violence and the gore works, and I think it allowed for a lot of those fan favorite moments to happen in the movie, unlike with the original two movies that came out back in the 90s. I liked a lot of the characters. I hope some of these characters come back. Even the ones that didn't make it out of the first movie, I hope they find a way to bring them back. I do recommend that you check out Mortal Kombat 2021. It's on HBO Max. It also is in theaters. A lot of theaters are starting to open up now. If you feel comfortable, check it out in the theater. But if not, if you got HBO Max, it comes with the subscription. And I think you get it for like a good 30 days or something like that. So definitely check out Mortal Kombat 2021. That's my review of Mortal Kombat. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. As always, thank you so much for watching this and all of my videos. I really do appreciate it. You can follow me on all the social media lists at the end of this video. I've got a ton of videos on the channel right now. I just finished my spoiler reviews for all the episodes of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So please check those out. That series was really well done, and I look forward to where those characters are going as well. Here's hoping we get a sequel to Mortal Kombat, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Flawless victory. That was so gay. I mean, I'm gay, but geez, That was super gay for me. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, why not give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends? You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on my gorgeous little face right over there. You can follow me on all the various social media platforms right below. And last but certainly not least, if you've got a few extra minutes, why not check out one of the lovely videos floating right over here. Later.